All right, guys, welcome back to this week's episode of A Journey to One Bitcoin, where I sit with you every single week and we stack Bitcoin together. Happy Friday, guys. We made it through another week and we are stacking more Bitcoin. If you're new to this channel, the point of this channel is I sit with you every single week and you guys watch me build out my Bitcoin saving strategy, and hopefully not just watch, you also follow along. Okay, the point of the channel really is to build out a community of people that want to save and build Bitcoin, right? And we do it together, so you don't feel alone in that process. The Bitcoin savings DCA strategy over long periods of time can be super difficult, right? There are moments in the market where everything is slow, everything is dead, it is quiet, and those moments are it's difficult to be disciplined and sit down and make sure that you're doing your Bitcoin buying, and you're making sure that you're allocating towards Bitcoin weekly or monthly or whatever the case may be. There are moments when there's a lot of fear in the market. The Bitcoin drops 10, 15, 20% or a lot more than that. And it's easy to just get scared and pull away. Those are actually the moments you want to kind of double down and start getting really aggressive with your Bitcoin buying. So in those moments, the point of this channel is you guys don't feel alone stacking. I'll be here every single week, even in those moments of high fear, of high uncertainty. And I'll also be here in the moments when there's a lot of euphoria in the market, hopefully to bring kind of a calming sense during those crazy times. We haven't gotten to that point yet this cycle, but I'm sure we will. And at that point, I'll be sure to be here every single week with you guys and hopefully bring some stability. That's the idea of this channel. Again, guys, is so you guys can follow along with me and not feel alone in that process of stacking your Bitcoin every single week. And hopefully you guys build enough Bitcoin savings to retire early and enjoy your life and have your financial independence and do things that you truly enjoy to do, right? And that's the beauty of Bitcoin, and that's what makes this technology just unbelievably important during this time, right? So if you're, again, new to this channel, this is my budget sheet. I budget out every single month. The beginning of the month, the first week, I will go ahead and do a full-blown new budget sheet for that month, show you what my leftover monthly cash flow is, and then we go ahead and just start doing consistent buys. Today's episode, guys, is going to be a little bit longer. I've got to do a few things. I've been saying for quite a while that I need to get my money out of the exchange, and I need to get it sent to my cold wallet offline, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do a transfer out today. I'll show you guys how to do that. Then we'll go ahead and put in our buy. The buy from last week didn't get filled, so I'm going to go ahead and force fill that buy, and we're just going to keep stacking along. Okay, guys? So for right now, first things first, let's go ahead and jump into Kraken and get the Bitcoin out of the exchange. So jumping right into Kraken, guys, I have currently about 0.04562 Bitcoin. And again, all of that has been stacked throughout this channel, right? Since I started this channel, I started literally here at 0, and I just kept stacking along. So we're already at 0.04, which is awesome. That's a really, really awesome place to be. Just a couple months in, I think I've been doing it for 2.5 months maybe. I don't remember, but not bad. Okay, so the way you withdraw, if you have you should have an external wallet. If you have a cold wallet or a hot wallet, I highly recommend getting yourself a cold wallet, keeping your keys offline. If you can, get an air-gapped wallet. If that's a little bit too advanced for you, I recommend something like a Trezor Safe 3, which is not an air-gapped. It's just a USB, really simple, easy to use, but very safe cold wallet that keeps your seed phrase offline. Okay. I'd recommend, like I said, the Trezor Safe 3. That's what I used for a while. I currently use the Cold Card and Sparrow. That's a whole nother thing. If anybody's interested in learning how to get into like more serious security management with your Bitcoin, learn how to really store your seed phrase, let me know. Send me drop me a comment in the video, and I'll be sure to reach out to you, and we can set something up to get you really set up and secure with your Bitcoin setup, right? Again, I mean, if there's one thing you should be investing in, guys, it's keeping your Bitcoin secure. Again, we are very early to this game, so Bitcoin will be worth a lot more than it's worth today, and so it's absolutely vital that you know how to manage your seed phrases and you know how to have ultimate security with your Bitcoin. That's super important in this whole process. Okay, so again, I've been saying for a while, I need to get this Bitcoin off of the exchange. I was trying to get these wallets set up. I finally got everything cleared out the way I wanted it and organized. And so now I'm going to go ahead and drop everything that I do here into one singular wallet, which will be the Trezor for this channel. So let's go ahead and get that done. I've got this Bitcoin here. Everything's set. Great. All I'm going to do is simply from let's jump right back here into the home page so you guys can see this. You just literally, if you'll see the Bitcoin watch list right here, you click here, or you can click your little portfolio wallet here. You can click either one and it'll take you to the Bitcoin I guess screen or page or whatever this is. And then all you have to do is click withdraw. All right, you click withdraw. Right? You're going to use the Bitcoin blockchain. You're not going to use any of these other ones. If you use the Ethereum blockchain when you're using Bitcoin, that's just not going to work. So you're going to do that. Go to the blockchain. I've got 2 wallets set up here. This is going to be the wallet that I'm using going forward for this channel. And I'm going to do the max availability, right? So I've got available to send is 0.04, which is accurate, right? That's how much Bitcoin I've stacked since I've been on this channel. So I'm going to click that, and it's going to just fulfill it there. And then I'll see here all of the Bitcoin that I'll be sending out to my personal cold wallet. I click review. I've got everything set here. And make sure to read this. Only withdraw Bitcoin to Bitcoin network addresses. That's the importance of clicking that Bitcoin blockchain, right? Because those Bitcoin blockchain, these addresses are compatible with the Bitcoin blockchain only, right? So you've got to be sure that you do that. Now you click confirm. There is a little fee there. No big deal. And we're all set. So you can actually jump in here and view the transaction. And see the transaction ID. And this is also really cool too, because you can go onto a blockchain explorer and actually see your transaction is live and moving. We'll do that in another video, but just to keep this one short, because if not, we'll be here all day. But that's a really cool little thing you can do is if you know how to search blockchain explorers, you just take this transaction ID, you drop it into the blockchain explorer, and you can actually see your transaction on the blockchain getting ready. It's in the mempool and it's getting ready to be included in the blockchain. So really, really cool little thing. All right, guys. So then that's it for sending Bitcoin. We've sent it out. It's going to my cold wallet. And so now what I want to do is start working on my next buy, right? I said that I had a buy that I had placed last week that didn't get filled. So what I'm going to do now is, let's take a look at it. We're going to jump right in here. And you'll see I have an open order right here at 115,509. So this open order, I'm going to leave it as is for right now. What I'm going to do is, for this week's buy, I'm just going to put it at the market value, at the current market value. I'll do a custom order, but I'll keep it at about 117,700, and then it'll fill pretty much immediately. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in 391.58, right? And then this is a custom order. Buy when price reaches 117554. I could do that, but let me look at the chart. Where are we at? Yeah, it's right around there. So I'm going to go ahead and do select. I'm going to do that 117554, and that should fill pretty much immediately within the next 15-20 minutes or so. Then I'm going to click review. Here we go. So we've got the fee of $579, $391, and I'm buying it at, I said 117. I'm just writing this down, 0.90. And the fee was $579. All right, awesome. Simple as that. And we're all set. We put in our buy for this week, and we're done here with Kraken. We've sent out our Bitcoin, and now we can jump here into the accumulation log and go ahead and move this forward. So I'm going to go ahead and put here 8/15, 2025, 2025. We're going to put here Kraken. Drop right here, 391.58. Again, same fee. It was $579 this week again. So 385.79, and we are filling that in at 117,554.90. And yep, we're all set. There's our buy. This is the one that's waiting to get filled. We'll see if it gets filled next week. Again, and I'm playing it like if it was in order for this week. So it's oh, sorry about that. 1 second here. Sorry guys, my computer was running out of battery. All right, so then that's it, guys. We're all set. We've got the new order in, 391.58 was our buy. Exchange fee $5.79. The Bitcoin purchase price 117,554. I'm leaving this one open for right now, the 115509. Let's see if it fills this next week, and then we'll keep stacking along, guys. Let's see here where we're at in the financial deep dive. All right, we're literally at 49% way to our goal. We're 50%, halfway there. So by next week, we'll be more than halfway towards our goal. Our first goal is 0.1, which is awesome. If you've been stacking along with me, I hope that you're building out your Bitcoin savings as well, and just following along with this channel to be able to do that. Again, this week I put out a video tutorial on how to use this sheet. I was able to go ahead and put together a link where you guys can download this sheet. It's a super simple link. I'm going to drop it again in the description of this video so you guys can click it there if you want it. All you got to put in is your name, your email, and then it'll send you the budget sheet to you. You download it and then just follow the instructions. If you want an actual video to follow along how to use the sheet, again, I just posted one this week so you can follow along with that video and see exactly how to use this sheet. Again, the really cool part about the sheet is this current Bitcoin price. It stays live. It updates every, I think, 10 minutes or so, 10 or 15 minutes. So it keeps the rest of the sheet live all the time, and it tells you how long it'll take you to get to your goal based off of the current Bitcoin price, right? And then it'll also give you your average weighted Bitcoin buy. So let's jump over here so you guys can see that because it's really cool. Your weighted average price. So mine right now is 111.790, right? So that's really awesome that my weighted average price is 1110 because the Bitcoin price right now is bouncing around 117, right? So that tells me I'm doing pretty good with my average price point based on how much I've invested. So that's a really cool feature to have, that live Bitcoin price. So it picks up all of these things and it keeps you up to speed with everything that you've got going on. So that's really it, guys. We're done for this week. Again, and I thought it was going to be a longer episode. I'll be honest with you. I thought sending the Bitcoin and all that was going to be a little bit longer. But yeah, we're all set. So again, guys, I'll see you next week. We will pick right back up where we left off. We'll put in another video on a new buy. Okay. Thank you guys so much. And if you like the channel, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and it really helps the algorithm. So anything you guys can do to just push this videos, I think this is a super important um, type of channel. I haven't seen anybody doing anything like this, and so for us to build out a community together where we stick this thing out and we just continue to stack Bitcoin together, I think is really a really cool thing to be able to do. And I'm hoping more and more people start to stack along with me and build their Bitcoin wealth, right? Their Bitcoin savings. We do it together. All right, guys, I'll see you again next week. Take care.